he can mate here or not. I don't know. Takes, takes, and bishop e5. How is the position? I don't know. Strange position, yeah? So check, goes, and bishop takes, yeah? The threat is mate in 1, yes? So I have to defend this mate in 1. Probably it's not enough for him somehow. Maybe I just go out, yeah? I just go king b4. It's not clear yet. But you know, it's, yeah, practically it's very difficult to make decision here. I know that I have a good position, but I have to play accurate move as well. So it was not so simple. So in a way, maybe this was a good move for me. I really cannot, I could have taken with knight on d5 as well, I don't know. But I thought much more logical is, much more logical would be to take with what I thought, yes? This rook, please. Rook on e1, thank you. Rook on e1, so I took with a pawn, which looks very logical. So now he takes on b5, this was the game.
Queen's on c2.
And queen is on c2, sorry, yes, this is queen on c2. Correct. So he takes on b5 now, yeah? Because, yeah, he wants to take on a7 one moment, so, and then I realized that this is very good now idea that his rook cannot enter, because in many, again, sorry, no, leave it, no problem, leave it, no. Because, you know what was happening here? I was looking some strange lines. For example, if I could maybe take, but I think this is not good, because maybe he can take immediately on e6, and when I take, he takes back. And somehow, you know, I was afraid some lines that maybe he wins a queen somehow. So now he plays this move, check, or sorry, maybe even rook a6 one moment, and check, and knight f5, and queen takes a6. And some, of course, I have much material, but I was not sure what was happening. But he can also do this here by taking on b5 and rook a7 some moment. I don't know. It was strange. So I said, okay, yeah. I didn't want to think very much that his rook can become very active, and I wanted to close the a line. That's the reason I played a5, because if he takes with the pawn, then I'm not worried. Rook cannot enter. And now I'm closing his rook. He can never come to a7, but he has to watch out. Yeah. And of course, maybe this is the critical moment of the game, yeah? He played move b3, because maybe his real move was this one, queen a7 immediately. It's very difficult to say, but then I cannot take here, it's for sure. Probably not. I would have, probably b3 was I would probably have to take on b5 maybe, yeah? I would have to take on b5 probably, because I'm threatening to take. Yeah, he has no time now, because now I would take, knight takes d6, and I go with the king. It's not easy for him to prove, because I have all domination on the king side. On the queen side, he cannot, yeah, I'm just winning a pawn. It's not so simple for him. He might take here, yes, like this. So let's suppose I just take. He might try some check here, I go. But somehow it's not enough for him. He might play this move, 6, I don't know. And then maybe knight takes d6 is enough also. And when he takes here, I just take back with my king. And king here, I just go. He gives check, and I go. And he can take here, but it's not enough. He's piece down. He's a piece down somehow. He cannot prove more than he has, yeah? Cannot prove. Maybe he can give another check here, maybe something like this, to let me go here like this, yeah? Maybe this, and try to play with 2 pieces down, something like queen takes a5, if I'm not mistaken much. But it's not enough somehow. Takes. How is this position? I don't know. It can be dangerous for me, yeah? Maybe rook d7 is here even stronger, yeah? Yeah, so it is, you see.
Why not king a6 instead of queen c6?
Instead, but queen was here, yeah?
Yeah,
king a6, yeah? Oh yeah, because he's hanging now with the queen, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be winning somehow. Yeah, probably winning, yeah? Enough. But you see how complicated is the game. Somehow, yeah. In order to get out of this king position, it requires some accurate play, you know? So it is, yeah, I don't know what he was really doing So in a way, he tried to open the game more and more, because he thought maybe this move is opening the position in order to have my king more open, no? So I took here, because of course he realized that he cannot take on b3, which was one of the main lines, because of knight takes e5.
There's a bishop on g4.
And bishop is on g4, yes, correct. Because of knight takes e5, I thought. And I don't think knight f5 is any threat, because you know, you will understand, if he takes with the bishop, I will take back with the bishop. And he is mated. If he takes with the rook here, queen takes on f2, because rook and queen f1 mate. So he has no time to defend and attack at the same time, no? So this is the reason why this pawn was hanging, and he has to watch out. So yeah, he probably didn't calculate very well that after b3 move he was he didn't have, but I must say, during the game I was counting, I think this was the best move, queen c3 here. This was one of my worries here, was that he might play this move, but then I said, okay, yeah, this position should be somehow winning, you know. Knight takes b5 probably, but queen c3 was the right move probably in this position, although yeah, you cannot say anything. But so knight takes b5. Let's suppose he takes now on b3, make some interesting move, queen b3. And the question is now, should I take on d6? Probably not. But what else to do, yeah? Not very simple what to do. Maybe, yeah, maybe I have to take on d6, and he takes back, and I have to go, and he will regain a piece somehow. So, for example, I take, he takes, I have to go, and he will have to probably change queens here, because, you know, maybe, yeah, rook is hanging on a1, so he doesn't have much choice here. He will have to change queens, I think. So takes, and rook takes a5, I thought. Something like this, yeah? Because rook was hanging. And this position, I don't know if I could play bishop c3 here. It's, of course, very complicated. Bishop c3 tried to win. I have much of material, but maybe there's some play here, I don't know. It's difficult to say. So bishop c3, what else could he do, yeah? I didn't see what, yeah, maybe it is winning for black just, it's enough. Because I win material. I win much material. I will be, at the end I will be a rook up. So it is not so simple for him to defend this position, yeah? It was complicated in a way, but yeah, but I thought maybe that was a more practical chance for him. I don't know, it's difficult to say. Maybe what he did was also good. So, you understand, there is so little time to figure out what was really happening. So he went queen h7, which I find this, yeah, I think it was a reasonable move, what he did. Because maybe his only chance to do something here, to make my king dance a bit, no? So, knight takes b5 was probably the only move, and he played knight bishop h5. Very correct move. He wants to play knight f7 next move, yes?